In just 4 years, it wiped out half of Europe. Bodies piled in the streets, entire villages disappeared, and fear ruled every corner of society. This was no ordinary disease. This was the Black Death, the most devastating pandemic in human history. Welcome to Historically Speaking, where we explore the turning points that shaped civilization. Today we uncover the dark legacy of the Black Death, how it started, how it spread, and how it changed the world in ways that still affect us today. The Black Death, also known as the bubonic plague, struck Europe between 1347 and 1351. Caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, it was transmitted by fleas living on black rats, which often traveled aboard merchant ships. The disease had 3 terrifying forms: bubonic, septicemic, and pneumonic, each deadlier than the last. The plague likely originated in Central Asia and traveled westward along the Silk Road. In 1346, Mongol armies besieging the port city of Kaffa in Crimea reportedly catapulted infected corpses over the city walls, an early form of biological warfare. From there, Genoese traders brought the disease to Italy, and it spread like wildfire. Once it reached Europe, the plague moved with terrifying speed. Trade routes, ships, and dense cities provided perfect conditions. Florence, Paris, London, no city was spared. Infected individuals could die within days, and there were no treatments. Fear gripped the continent. By the time it subsided in 1351, the Black Death had killed an estimated 25 to 50 million people in Europe alone, around 1/3 to half the population. In some towns, death rates reached 80 to 90%. Entire communities vanished, and the psychological impact? Devastating. Many believed it was divine punishment. Others blamed outsiders, leading to violent persecution. The fear bred desperation. Doctors wore beaked masks filled with herbs. Flagellants, religious zealots, roamed from town to town, beating themselves in repentance. Some people fled to the countryside. Others turned to scapegoating. Jewish communities across Europe faced horrific massacres, falsely accused of poisoning wells. But from devastation came transformation. With so many dead, labor became scarce, giving surviving peasants more bargaining power. Wages rose, serfdom declined. The rigid feudal system began to crack. Some historians argue the plague laid the groundwork for the Renaissance, the Reformation, and even the rise of capitalism. Art, medicine, religion, all were profoundly affected. The Black Death remains one of history's deadliest catastrophes, but it also sparked changes that shaped modern Europe. It taught us about disease transmission, the importance of public health, and the social ripple effects of mass mortality. And when the world faced COVID-19 in 2020, the shadow of the 14th century reminded us that history often repeats, but can also teach. The Black Death didn't just change Europe, it changed the course of human history. If you found this episode enlightening, hit like, subscribe for more deep dives into history's biggest moments, and drop a comment below. What surprised you most about the plague? Thanks for watching, and stay curious.